This is the Aussie dollar CAD currently on the 15-minute time frame, and I'm involved in a low and tight flag. I'm really kicking myself with this one because this was an opportunity last night at dead on 10 o'clock when the changeover was. And if I just move to the side like this and show you where it was last night, just like this, I could have got a 2 or 3 to 1 reward to risk. And on the higher time frame, we have a big breakout pattern as well, where we can look for extended targets here. But woke up this morning, we'd had a confirmed break below, close below here, a pullback all the way back up to structure, double topped 26.18, and now we're making our way lower. So lots of opportunities here. I wish I was up just half an hour earlier and I would have got a far better reward to risk. So this low and tight flag, we've got a directional pole, and you can see that we adhere into that structure level. And just to show you, we've had a minimum of 4 touches, 1, 2, 3. The fourth was here. We had a confirmed break below, close below, back up to structure hold, and then we double topped. Yeah, break below, close below, and then right here 26.18, and now we put in a lower close. Okay, so very high probability here of hitting that 127. Now I've got my target lower down at the structure level here, and if I zoom out, I'm going to show you that there is a 127 fib at this level based on the higher time frame, which I'm going to run through in a moment. Now, because I haven't got the best entry up here, I may end up just taking targets here at the 127. So if I do, just to show you that the risk here is 17 pips, and we're looking for a reward of 15, so just shy of a 1-to-1 here, but very high probability. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the high time frame analysis because I don't want to delete everything off. I'm going to go out to the 240, and a lot of you that have been following me, I've talked about this trade for a while, and this was the big flag pattern on the Aussie dollar CAD, and up here on the 60-minute it gave a beautiful double top and would have been 27 pips of risk for 207 pips. So that would have been a 9-to-1 reward to risk. And it happened during that time when I was transferring money, so that I into two main accounts, so that I trade now a percentage of my account instead of a fixed amount. And I do talk about this time and time again, guys, that these are breakout patterns, and when we break this level of structure just here, we can look for trend. And I've been monitoring this trade for the whole week, really monitoring it to see if it will give me some sort of way in, because directional movement means trend, it means other breakout patterns. And if you remember, I think it was the euro yen at the beginning of the week, I had one exactly like this. Didn't get my best entry up here, so I waited for the break here and I got involved. I think it was something like a 2.5-to-1 reward to risk. Came 2 pips from targets and stopped me out for break even. But just because we don't get our optimum entry doesn't mean we can't get our entry. So going back to the 15-minute, high probability is still coming down to hit that 127 fib, and you can see we're making our way lower now. This is a great area to keep your stop if you want to play for that extension, which I may do. I haven't 100% decided. That would be 31 pips. So if I was to hold this, we'd be looking at pretty much a 2-to-1 reward to risk. If I was to hold it to come down here, I'm going to wait and see how price action reacts, and we'll come back and see. It may be a case that we just rally all the way down and hit targets. It may be a case that, as usual, we hit the 127, see a pullback, and then it gives me another entry, and boom, we can play for then the remaining amount. We will just have to wait and see. And welcome back, and as you can see now, we have rallied down to hit that 127 fib. I have now manually exited the trade. Looks as though we could just push all the way down, wasn't 100% certain, but banked here, it was around, it was less than that, it was around 17 pips on that trade.